what you did. For you to go PC under these conditions, when you already all of the whole compound is locked down, you ain't even facing nobody. Well, I can't speak as far as like what his mind frame was at the time because he wasn't in his mind frame because, like I was saying, he was kirking out on the K2. He wasn't himself. This is OG Freeze, man, _019, man. And I'm right here rocking with Video Wayne.
Third time around, baby.
Third time around. I just did 20 years. I was there. I was there for the whole situation that happened with Kodak. I know exactly what happened.
I was looking at the page yesterday. Some conversation about Kodak Black. What's going on with that situation?
After I seen the interview on Drinking Champs where he said something about Big Boy, he said something about T.I., he get into it with 21 Savage, he get into it with Lotto. Tell the people the truth, like what's really going on, because you point fingers at certain people, but you're not really addressing your own actions at what you did. And especially at that particular time, because at that time, already was getting into it with T.I. about certain little stuff, saying little remarks about him and Tiny. He also made a statement disrespecting Nipsey about disrespecting, I guess, Laura London or something like that at that particular time. Mm-hmm. When you make a statement like that he made, he had upset a lot of Crips. And that was another thing that he had to face coming out on a penitentiary yard. Because in the penitentiary, all the Crips are together, along with the Bloods. So the Crips and Bloods was together. During this particular situation, this also got to be dealt with or politicking out with the Crips with him coming on the yard because they together. You see what I'm saying?
So he desired to come, he wanted to come on the yard?
No. Shit. So when you come into Big Sandy, the first thing you do is you have to go into a quarantine unit. And you have to stay in a quarantine for 2 weeks before they allow you out into the population because you're coming from another prison and they want to make sure you don't have it. So for you to go PC under these conditions, when you already is damn near the whole compound is locked down, you ain't even facing nobody.
So he come out of quarantine after them 2 weeks. How do you know he's in PC? Because he didn't come on the yard?
Or because one thing, the officer's going to get you from the PC unit, walk you through the unit to the shoot. It's a long walk. That's what they call it in the federal system. Like, man, take that walk, make that left. So when you walk in, they got to secure the whole compound. Secure the compound. They're going to announce it over there. Secure the compound. Secure the compound. So now when they secure the compound, people's going to come to the door and they're going to see you walking from the people come from the yard. The compound officers are going to come in the unit because they don't work the unit. They come in, grab you, and have to escort you past everybody along the walk to walk you to the shoot. So when they say secure the compound, everybody's going to come to the door. They're looking out the window. Oh shit, that's Buddy, that's dude. Where you going? Like, so this is the type of buzz you're gonna get around the prison. So now, just go find the door. We got our ways of communicating. People are gonna communicate certain stuff to people that's on the yard and that's on the compound. You know what I'm saying? In prison, everybody got different communicating different ways.
And you see this with your own eyes. You see?
Yeah, you watching this. He made a conscious decision on his own to check himself in, just like he made a conscious to call his mother and be like, they don't have a drug program here. They putting their hands on me. You feel what I'm saying? This type of situation. So that's why I said the detailed part as far as they had a drug program. Big saying I taught the drug program. I taught it.
He was making those statements because he was trying to leave, they're trying to get out of there.
Or whatever he was doing. I don't know. I can't speak as far as like, what his mind frame was at the time because he wasn't in his mind frame because, like I said, he was kirking out on the K2. He wasn't himself. Mm. And you know where they come from?
When you say cooking out on the K2, what's that?
Like when you start having episodes, throwing up, you getting violent, you barking like a dog, you making animals, noises, you locking up. Because a lot of that stuff when you smoking chemical. So when you smoke the chemical, people have a different reaction to the chemical that they're smoking. So sometimes people don't be in their right mind. It's looked down upon by other inmates in the prison. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like you're a crackhead. Mm. That's how people look at you when you smoke.
Yo, that's believable. That's believable. That's believable. I done heard of several cats and shit that got DP'd in their gangs and shit because they K2 junkies and shit. So that K2 be having you goddamn just tripped out. You get what I'm saying? And you might just be doing shit just to get K2. You might not even have a hustle. So, like, dude, so you might be in that motherfucker cleaning. You might be washing motherfucking drawers and shit just for that K2. This man be saying all of this and that, right? But he ain't said never once did he say anything was BG in that motherfucker like snoring that goddamn bag and shit. He ain't never said that. And the reason why he probably ain't said it, see, people be going gangster and hard and putting themselves in a bigger position than they really are and shit, right? Oh, I done did 20 years. Oh, I done went to this fed place and all of this and that, right? Okay, why you ain't tell? Well, you have told people, so that's kind of why you don't expound on BG habits, but you speaking on Kodak Black habits is my motherfucking reaction. BG mama reached out to you on some shit like she want to know the real story about her son incarcerated because people insinuating that he coming out here zesty, he's not looking okay and shit like that. So what was the deal with my son and shit like that? So I felt like, yo, and then he had already talking to BG and shit too. So BG probably told him on some shit, man, don't be shining no bad light on my name, man. Keep it real about everything else. But I don't know, ain't no telling, but everybody been wanting to know why does BG look the way he looks? You get what I'm saying? That's what everybody want to know. Now you his goddamn cellmate and shit, supposedly, right? You want to brag on that. You want to brag on Mr. doing 20 years in the feds, right? Okay, you want to brag on that. You want to also bring the light on Kodak Black habit while he was incarcerated in the feds and shit, right? But why haven't you said it's selective? That's why you get what I'm saying. It's selective. It's because BG he was more cooler with BG than he was Kodak Black. He probably wasn't even cool with Kodak Black, but he's BG's cellmate. You get what I'm saying? And BG held this kind of light with him, like, yo, he stood tall. He ain't got no rat, no smut name with him. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's selective. You get what I'm saying? Because you speaking on Kodak Black abusing K2 in that motherfucker, barking like a dog in the feds and shit like that. He wasn't himself. Then why don't you expound on BG's situation? Or you want BG to expound on his own situation? Okay, if you do, then why you ain't let Kodak Black expound on his own situation then for you to be getting on here talking about somebody's habits and shit? Cause we really want to know what the fuck was up with BG all those years incarcerated. Now you probably was locked up with him a few months. I ain't gonna say his whole goddamn bid. Would you scared of BG or something, man?
Smoke K2. Your respect level drops because you got dudes that's doing K2, these type of dudes, they cleaning cells, they washing dudes' drawers, socks, they do a lot of stuff to degrade themselves. So this is the type of image that you come from TV to this phase. So now me not knowing you, I only see this character. So I just want to use that particular incident, not like I said, it ain't no beef towards him or nothing like that. I just wanted the kids to know that you have to separate entertainment from reality. Because
Now, another note. People always use kids, right? This is for the kids. This is for the kids. Man, kids don't give a fuck about what the fuck y'all be speaking on unless that motherfucking shit is entertaining. About motherfucking, they want to hear stories, intriguing stories. Motherfuckers don't want to hear about, hey, don't come to this place. Hey, it's bad for you. Hey, if you in here, the buddies that you had in the streets is left out there. They are not gonna write you. They're not gonna be there for you. Kids is not trying to hear that fucking shit. So y'all need to kill that shit. I had to cut the cam on, face fucked up, but I had to cut the cam on for that shit. I'm tired of this shit, man, with all these motherfucking influencers and YouTubers and vloggers and different famous people and shit. Like everything for the kids. Motherfucker ain't shit for the goddamn kids. Y'all make that y'all everyday living. if that shit was about the kids and shit. And the kids are the future. So your everyday living supposed to be goddamn instilling right and all of that shit into kids and shit, instead of just for one particular episode or something. Oh, I'm gonna do this for the kids. No, your everyday objective supposed to be reaching kids and shit. Then the fuck you trying to goddamn paint pictures, shining the light on somebody's darkness. How the fuck is that goddamn teaching a lesson to the kids? Now, on another note, like me, we might was goddamn beat it and shit was instilled in our heads when we was of a certain age and shit, right? But that shit didn't hit us till we were probably goddamn in our 40s or something. So is these messages and shit worth it? You get what I'm saying? If y'all keep wanting to reach goddamn kids, then reach them and touch them right then and there. And then what are you doing it for?
Entertainment is not going to tell you themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to tell you that this is not a lifestyle that you have to choose. You feel what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons why I respect Lil Scrappy. I respect Lil Scrappy because it was an interview he did one time. And one of the things Lil Scrappy mentioned about was his experience in Fulton County Jail. So he was saying his experience that he experienced in jail helped change who he was. He realized he didn't want no part of prison. The extra mattresses was cool, he said. The extra food, the little bit of attention that you get, yeah, all that's cool, but jail ain't, this ain't for me. I'm gonna do my reality TV thing and I'm gonna get my money like this.
He said that.
Yeah. Okay. I respect that. Let me know you mature as a man. You know what I'm saying? The songs he was making, crunk. He was doing crunk music. Back and Wild Kids was feeding into that. But to come from that, to be from that stage of his life and to be able to distinguish and say, man, I don't want no part of jail.
Even as a rapper, right?
Even as to say that. That's a man. I respected that, and I looked at him in a whole new light when I heard that interview. Man, ain't nothing cool about jail. Nothing.